What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Stick to Football, featuring myself, Ash, and my co-host Chetan. We have our usual football guest here as well today, Shraavan, easily our most recurring guest. Um, and we're just gonna go through with the same thing we did last year, AFC, NFC predictions, and like if we have enough time, we can go through like a quick Super Bowl prediction as well. So we'll start with we'll order it in like least to most interesting, and the least interesting division we have in the AFC is definitely the AFC South. Um, and I guess I'll just start. We'll just go through all our divisions in order, and then we can just discuss later. So, in fourth, I have the Titans, obviously. In third, I have the Colts. In second, I have the Jags, and in first, I have the Houston Texans.
Yeah, I have the same order as well.
Yeah, I have the same exact order too.
Jen, you want to go?
Yeah, I just had the same order. I was gonna say the same thing you said.
Yeah, I think the biggest debate is between the Texans and the Jazz, right? I mean, we don't need to spend too much time on Cam Ward and the Titans, and I think the Colts are just a bit too mediocre, I guess, to compete in like a division with two teams, I guess, this good. These are easily two of the 6 or 7 best teams in the AFC.
Mm-hmm.
I think also Daniel Jones is coming off the Achilles tear.
Yeah.
That he's already had a torn ACL, all kinds of other injuries, neck injury, Achilles. And they also just gave him $44 million, which I don't really understand. I would think teams would learn from what the Giants did.
Yeah.
But I guess the Colts want to go down the same road they do. Like, I guess they finally found a quarterback, I guess. But it's Daniel Jones at the end of the day. Like,
they had to full send, right? Because like you trade 2 first-round picks for Sauce Gardner, you've already like fucked the timeline. Like it's not like they can take a quarterback next year anyways. So they're like, might as well just give him the 2 years at 55.
I feel bad for Shane Steichen because I think Daniel Jones is going to get him fired this year. A lot. I mean, I think it's like Chris Ballard will also go with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, 44 mil off of torn Achilles that's a little crazy.
So, Aashrith, what do you have the Titans record as?
What do I have the Titans record as? I think I had the Titans at 4-13. But this is honestly like might be a reach at this point. Like I had a small amount of faith in Cam Ward to kind of put it together, in that first preseason game did not show me anything of substance. I think this is probably going to be the worst team the second worst team in this conference.
I have them at 5-12. I mean, I think they have a pretty good coaching staff, but I don't think Cam Ward's good.
What about you, Chetan?
Winning 5 games is I don't know. I'll go 3-14.
It's tough.
That team is terrible, bro. I mean, they're young. They have like young pieces, but like I don't see them doing anything.
And they're like it's 0-6 in the division, surely, because like the thing with Daniel Jones is like, as much as we criticize him for playing like bad against the good teams, he'll destroy the shit ones. So I think this is gonna be 2 like 400-yard Daniel Jones games, just like completely like skyrocketing Colts fans until like the inevitable 100-yard 3 interception game against the Texans.
Yeah.
But so Shraavan, why do you think the Texans are gonna be better than the Jaguars? And I guess Chetan too.
I mean that defense is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I think the biggest thing for the Texans is honestly CJ Stroud. I think they made some improvements on the offensive line. I mean, they drafted Rutledge for guard. I'm not sure who else they signed, but it definitely showed like they made some improvements. And I think the slander has finally gotten to CJ Stroud. I think he'll have a bounce back year. It's really just dependent on him like taking that next step. I mean, he had such a good rookie year, and I think all the spotlight got to his head, and he had 2 pretty like not so good years, and then the playoffs he was completely awful. Like he was the reason they lost. That Anderson and Hunter did everything they could in that playoff game, but man, CJ Stroud was really screwed them. Mm-hmm. So I think he finally has a chip on his shoulder again, and I think he'll do well, but it's ultimately up to him.
Yeah, they have that whole defense coming back, basically like best defense in the league. They also got David Montgomery in the offseason. I think that's another like aspect of their offense that can take some pressure off of CJ Stroud. But same thing like Shraavan said, like I mean, for them to really reach like their highest potential, they need their quarterback to be playing his best. So hopefully he can do that.
I mean, this is a Super Bowl roster, in my opinion.
Yeah.
When your
defense is that good, all you got to do is play average, and you should at least give your team a chance to to be there.
Yeah, it was Super Bowl. Like, do you guys like the Lombardi test, right? If you like close your eyes, like, do you guys see CJ Stroud lifting up the Super Bowl trophy? I just don't, bro.
Yeah,
I
do we,
think
do we see
that
Sam
defense,
Darnold doing
that
it?
defense itself could get
Can I
it
see
there.
Sam? Good point. I probably couldn't see Sam Darnold doing it. You're right.
Yeah, I mean,
Exactly. So anything can happen nowadays.
Yeah, fair enough. But we should talk about the Jags just a little bit before we move on. I mean, like this was I thought they'd be decent last year, but they had a pretty like a shockingly good regular season before just running into the Bills. I wrote a sentence for each team, and for the Jags, I thought, how good can Trevor Lawrence be?
Yeah.
yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Because we saw last year he was pretty solid. Probably for the first time in 2 years, he was like probably solid the whole year. But okay, like for them to be able to compete with the Texans, I think he's gonna play an MVP level. Like for them to consistently have a chance. I just don't know if I see that ceiling for him anymore. I thought I did at one point.
I think also historically the Jags are extremely inconsistent. After they'll have a really good year where they get like the divisional round or like AFC championship, and then the next year they completely like when expectations are high, they historically fall.
Mhm.
I think this will be one of those years. Although I have them at 9-8, I'm just not a Trevor Lawrence believer. I mean, he played really well at the end, but I don't think he's consistent enough. I need to see it.
Yeah, this is I would say this is like my sleeper team in the division, but the other two teams are like pretty ass, so it's pretty obvious who the second best team is. But I agree. Like Trevor Lawrence is like, in my opinion, like he's good, but he's not great. He's not gonna like. You need somebody that's gonna be really good, like Shraavan said, for like 16, 15 games like in the season. And if he turns it up just the second half of the season, I don't really see how they'll be able to get over the Texans.
Yeah.
The Texans defense, man, it's just way too good, bro.
Best in the league, bro.
It's just, for them, it's just honestly CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the AFC East. This is another two-team division.
Let's just get 4 and 3 out of the way.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. So number 4 is the team trying to be 4. That's the Dolphins, and like I think they have more money in dead cap than they do like active roster. Like this is just like Malik Willis. And then
the best thing for them though, like just like they're committed to being ass.
Yeah, but like they still have no like. Let's say they get Arch next year. Who's Arch throwing to, bro? Like they're just restarting.
Yeah, I mean, they got a new coach, new GM. I think they're finally embracing a full rebuild. Like they got Greer out.
Yeah,
it's probably the best thing for them. Yeah, I think Jeff Hafley's going to be there for 2 to 3 years anyway, so you might as well just like be horrible this year and just rebuild it from the ground up.
Yeah. I have the Dolphins at 4 too.
We already spent too much time on them, to be honest. Number 3, I have the Jets. I mean, come on, this is just a joke, really.
Dude, how long are these teams gonna be rebuilding for, bro?
Bro, we should have a relegation system, bro. There's no reason the Jets should be in the NFL. Like, it's been like 15 years, bro.
I think I'll add this. Aaron Glenn gets fired week 7.
Yeah, well, week 7 is a long time.
Yeah, but I think they give him till week 7. They're 1-6, and then they probably just pull the plug.
But is there bye week 8 or something?
Who's their win against, bro?
The Dolphins, probably.
Dolphins.
I don't even know.
But that being said, he's the reason why I think the Jets are going to be asked. Because actually, their team, if you look at it, it's not terrible. Like
he ran out all the good coaches, though. That's his biggest. I think he had too much say, and his ego is very high. And that team last year, my God, that's like one of the worst teams I've ever seen.
Yeah, but they have what? They have 3 first-round picks next year. So
yeah.
I think they have a really good future. It's just Geno or Kate Klubnik is.
Yeah, the general manager has done a really good job. I think Aaron Glenn is just over his head.
Yeah, nice to meet you. And you also have the Jets at 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's move on quick.
Yeah. So this is the debate, right? We can just go around our 1 and 2. I have the Pats at 1 and the Bills at 2.
I have the opposite.
Yeah,
the Bills at 1 and the Pats 2. Pats barely make it as a wild card.
Mm-hmm.
I have the Bills at 1 and then the Pats at 2 as well. I mean, the Bills got DJ Moore in the offseason. I think got more. Josh Allen has more help. I mean, the Pats lost their best receiver technically.
They get AJ Brown.
They gained him like 7 times away, bro.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. I low-key forgot about that. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
Giving Drake AJ Brown.
I think the Pats just significantly overachieved last year. I think this year they're gonna have a much harder schedule. They can't just skate by like playing all the fourth place teams.
One
Um,
thing though, the for all the schedule stuff the Pats got, the Bills had the like almost the exact same schedule, swapped the Raiders for the Chiefs, I believe, and the
Yeah.
Chiefs were ass last year, bro. So
Patriots did lose to the Raiders. That's a
yeah,
funny,
exactly.
that's a funny
That
part.
is a good point. But the Bills, but I think the Bills are like equally on fraud watch, bro. I'm not. I have no faith in a Joe Brady head coach team when their owner didn't have faith in Joe Brady's offense. Like, I think Sean McDermott at the very least provided something for their defense, right? I don't know anything about fucking.
Yeah,
They hired Jim
roster-
Leonard, right?
Roster-wise, that defense isn't like that's not.
I'm not scared, bro. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not
I'd
scared.
argue they did hire Jim Leonard. I think that was a really good hire.
I hate Jim Leonard.
I think we just got to see how the clock management was because Sean McDermott, like in big situations,
Yeah, that is true.
he was really bad. I mean, the Bills roster still is very good. They have
Yeah,
Josh Allen is insane.
yeah.
I mean, I think the media glazes too much, but he is incredible and he'll will them to half their wins.
Yeah, definitely. I have them both 11-6, so it's not like I'm saying one significant better than the other.
Yeah, I have the Bills at 12-5.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah,
Pats at 7.
I trust Josh Allen more than Drake May probably.
I think
Not a bad
Drake. We'll see. I want to see how he is this third year. I mean, that Super Bowl like that playoffs, he was really bad.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
that offensive line was just oh my god.
I know, but like he was also just
He was
throwing it.
responsible too, yeah,
He was
for sure.
throwing it like in the Super Bowl. He looked so flustered.
Yeah, definitely.
He threw like I think that pick to Julian Love was like one of the worst throws I've seen in a Super Bowl. Like he was just there to fair catch it.
But what's Josh Allen's worst throw in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, give it up to Drake May. He made
Yeah.
it. Josh Allen, like I don't know how he fumbled that game in Denver. I mean, I don't think people talk about that enough, but he was the reason they lost.
The fact that Dan Orlovsky gave Josh Allen number 1 in the NFL in decision making
I
is
know that's
crazy, bro. Fair enough.
He should go watch the end of the first half of the Bills Broncos playoff game where Josh Allen decided it was a good idea to lateral it to no one, and then they got a field goal, and then the Broncos ended up winning by 3, and that was the difference.
Embarrassing, bro. But we can move on to what I have the next, the North.
Yeah.
So I guess you could have a different 4-3 here if you choose maybe. But because the last two divisions we've had kind of the same bottom two, top two. Actually, no. What am I saying?
Nah, I have the Browns and the Steelers.
Yeah. Brown Steelers as well.
Our Browns Steelers as well. I think the Steelers are going to be 6-11.
I'm the 5-12. I mean, it's going to be tough. And the Browns. I mean, if they had a quarterback, it could be interesting.
Yeah, I think they have a very, very good nucleus of young talent, but that QB room is the worst in the league.
You think it's the worst in the league?
There's a clown show. Dude.
Bad QB room.
I'm thinking Atlanta, but yeah, I guess two would be better than Shador.
You're paying one person $200 million. He doesn't care about playing football anymore. You have Shador Sanders and then Dylan Gabriel, bro. Like, what is this?
Nah, definitely. I mean, the Jets are close. The Jets are close.
They also did lose
the Dolphins. The Dolphins too.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's not an argument about the fucking Browns quarterback room. It is disappointing that the Steelers are here instead of 4th. Actually, like I'm sure Steelers fans would prefer to be last in the division at this stage. Like it just needs some sort of help. But I mean, who knows? Maybe Drew Aller could be the guy. I think he's going to take over at some point this season. Surely, I don't think Rodgers finishes the year.
Yeah. It's not bad.
I think they have an ownership problem too. Like I think they're so hesitant to rebuild, like based on this McCarthy hiring.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think McCarthy will be decent for the quarterback development at least, but like man, like I thought they should have just gone with the young coach and begun like the rebuild. But I don't know, the Steelers.
So I guess the same with the last divisions debate between 2 and 1, maybe. No, I think we're gonna do the same one. I went Bengals 2, Ravens won.
Ravens won. Yeah.
I think the Ravens are going to be really, really good this year.
What makes you believe in them?
First of all, it's a big change for them, like going from John Harbaugh to Jesse Minter. I mean, that defense was pretty bad the past 2 years under Zach Orr, but then now they got like a well-established guy in Jesse Minter. He made the Chargers defense good with like a bunch of nobodies other than Derwin James. I mean, like he had Tony Jefferson playing good. Like that's kind of crazy.
That bro, he's streaming more than he plays football.
On top of that, I really like Declan. Like the fact that they got Declan Doyle, young offensive mind from the Ben Johnson tree. I mean Lamar was really good under Monken. I think they'll probably play a very similar offense, and I think it'll be good. And then I think Jacoby Lane is very underrated.
Yeah,
I think he's going to open up that offense a lot. And then you have Zay Flowers.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Derrick Henry.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be tough. I mean, to talk about the Bengals, I guess the Bengals have like one of the best offenses in the league every year. It's just, again, it feels like the same concern with Joe Burrow's entire career, whether he's gonna stay healthy and whether the defense is gonna be any good.
They have a Zach Taylor problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also like the Ravens. Like when you have Lamar and Derrick Henry too, it's hard to like beat that. I mean, you have Jamar and
Joe. Saying Jamar, bro.
But when's the last time we've seen them like fully healthy together, like playing a full season? It's been a couple years.
Yeah.
So, honestly, both of their seasons is very, very dependent on if their quarterbacks can consistently stay healthy. I mean, at least Lamar has done it way more than Burrow, but like last year, Lamar was injured. They got off to a 1-5 start.
They've missed a similar amount of games in their career, both of them. It's actually pretty interesting. Like they played the exact same amount of games in the past 5 years. It's just like
it just seems like it. I mean,
it just seems like it because I feel like all of Burrow's injuries are just like way worse.
Yeah,
but Lamar always has these like weird like hamstring issues, and Lamar's played closer to like more. Lamar's played more full seasons than Joe Burrow, like close to full seasons. But
yeah, because when you look at Burrow, people probably think of like an ACL injury, and you're like, oh shit, he was out for like a whole season or something like that.
Fucking appendicitis, like what? Yeah, just the most random ass shit. So. But yeah, this division is also pretty boring. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just feel like it's the Ravens and a bunch of ass. But this is next would be the West, right? So AFC West. This is a tough division to predict. I think. I'll just go over my 4 through 1. I went Raiders last. I feel like everyone's unanimous.
I don't think they're gonna be good at all this year, but that's fine. I think it's gonna be like a project year for them.
Yeah,
you should probably try to get Mendoza snaps by like week 8.
I just wonder if Brady would allow it.
I think that Kirk Cousins it's gonna be. I think by week 8, everyone's gonna be like, we need Mendoza in.
Yeah. But sorry, Chetan.
I have the Chargers at 3 too, bro. Don't worry.
I think he's got 3.
Chiefs at 3. I think Chargers. As soon as I saw Biotis got hurt, I put the Chargers at 3 immediately, bro. Yeah. That offensive line is gonna sell him yet again. Rashawn Slater has missed 8 straight practices again. Like,
is it maintenance or what's the deal?
I don't know. I just saw the tweet. Like Rashawn. So I'm asleep. It's the same thing as last year, I think.
Yeah,
the Chiefs were bad last year, but
didn't really get any other like weapons offensively too. So I don't really know what they about to do.
I mean.
Shit, you got Mike McDaniels though, so let's see if he could cook something up.
I mean, for the Chiefs though, like, who's gonna be their top receiving target? Rashee Rice has been terrible.
Cyrus Allen,
bro. Travis Kelce, Loki looks nice in training camp.
He does look nice in those practice videos.
Not gonna lie.
He looks like new age, bro. I don't know. But I mean, I think people are underrating Kenneth Walker. Like, I think like Mahomes has never had a 1,000-yard rusher. Mm-hmm. He's gonna be a 1,000-yard rusher for Patrick Mahomes this year, and he's gonna be utilized a lot of the backfield. That he could honestly be one of their leading receivers. Like, there's a lot of hype with Cyrus Allen. There's a lot of hype with. I mean, who knows? Rashee Rice has looked apparently really good in practice, according to some beat writers.
I heard he's looked really bad.
I don't know. You can't trust these fucking.
At least he's got knee issue.
Yeah.
At least he's there.
You have to rehab.
They really hurt again, bro. I gotta draft that guy every year, hoping.
the one thing I would say about Kenneth Walker is when he was bell cow, he's very injury prone.
That is true.
And then when they started tailoring the snap or like started including Charbonnet more, he was able to get through the entire season. And then in the playoffs, when they needed him after Charbonnet tore his ACL, he really unleashed himself.
Who's their backup? Is it Brashard Smith?
For the Chiefs,
Yeah,
dude, I don't even know. I think it is.
probably Jaden Ott. That'd be really bad. Oh yeah, but I have the Chargers third. I have Broncos second, Chiefs first.
Oh damn!
I have Broncos. I have Chargers second, Broncos first.
I had the Chiefs second and the Broncos first.
Yeah, I think the
And then you guys are like the Broncos.
good roster.
Yeah, they got Jalen Waddle. They'll be good.
I
Yeah.
have Jalen Waddle actually, but
On top of that, the biggest thing is that Sean Payton's not calling plays anymore. It's gonna be
Mhm.
Davis Webb.
yeah,
I
Yeah,
think that actually unleashes their offense. Davis Webb is way more creative. Sean Payton's way too stubborn. Great,
Yeah.
great overall coach, but like I think it was time for him to move away from play calling,
but just
especially after the AFC Championship debacle.
Where you
one
guys?
bonus there,
Who
huh?
you guys think Bo Nix as a quarterback in the
But
NFL?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like it's so hard because
He's hard to judge.
he has moments of like pure idiocy. Like he played
Yeah.
against the Raiders and the Jets. Like it was just like, what am I watching?
But then sometimes you watch him and he looks like he's been in the league for like 7
Second half
years.
against the Packers, he was like spectacular.
Yeah.
Against the Bills, he was like he
exactly.
had that same roller coaster. Like
Yeah. So I mean, to me, he's clearly the third best quarterback in this division.
Yeah.
But,
yeah,
I mean, I don't know. Can he put together like one full game? Like I feel like it's always like 3/4 of like, fuck man, and then like just like fourth quarter takeover, like down like 16, just comes roaring like he gets against the fucking Giants. Like that was like,
okay. Let's not bring up that game. Let's not bring up that game. Okay, he was in the fourth quarter. Yeah, he was actually incredible in that. Like he was like to have 2 passing and 2 rushing touchdowns. Like he played incredible.
Yeah, but the first 3 quarters he was so bad. Like he's just terrible. So,
Yeah,
I don't know.
But I think the Broncos are good. Like again, I think they're returning a lot of their key pieces. They got Jalen Waddle. I think that's an underrated move.
Running game.
Yeah, and then Davis Webb calling plays. I think the Broncos really leveled up this offseason.
Yeah.
But I'm too used to seeing if Mahomes is healthy, bro. Yeah, he doesn't lose this division.
I'm just worried about the Chiefs roster, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about Mahomes. I'm just worried about that team.
I'm worried about Mahomes sometimes, man. That offensive line too is a bit interesting. It's a bit shaky. So that's the entire AFC. Let's move on to the NFC. Definitely the more interesting conference. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
So let's start with the South. I think this is gonna be the largest variance in terms of where we have teams. If I had to take a guess, like I feel like all these teams are like relatively all kind of like ass to mid, like sort of like, but like sort of ceiling is like 10-11 wins. But I had the Falcons last, bro.
I have Tampa last.
I have the Falcons last.
So I was really thinking about it, and I'm like, what's the difference between the Falcons and the Browns realistically? Like,
I mean,
elite skill, like the Falcons are just a slightly better version of the Browns. Like
the Falcons do have the best running back in the NFL.
Of course, but it's just like tons of like skill position depth with like complete zero at quarterback, like just like CTE and like wheelchair man like battling at it. Like it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
But you have the Bucks finishing lower, Shraavan.
Yes, the reason was they didn't fire Todd Bowles after last year, which I was very shocked about because he basically fired his entire coaching staff, and the way they played, it looked like everyone quit. And then you lose Mike Evans. That's a huge one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just about like him on the field. I guess him as a leader in the locker room. Like he was there for like 12 years, and then now he's out the door. Yeah. I just feel like the players aren't going to play for Bowles. I just don't think they have much talent to compete this year. I think Baker's in for a regression.
Regress Baker would still true. You think Atlanta sell their soul for regress Baker?
Okay, it's not like I have the Falcons at third. I mean, I have the Bucks at 5-12, Falcons at 6-11. So it's like I just have the Bucks slightly worse.
Yeah. And Jay,
Yeah,
you had the Bucks as a 3
I
as
have the
well.
Bucks at 3. Yeah. Losing Mike Evans is huge. I mean, they do have Amika, who's like a good wide receiver. We never know when Chris Godwin's going to be healthy, so it's another thing. So Baker probably has like one person he's throwing to the ball consistently. That defense is also like old and like,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, it's like a pretty old defense. I don't really know
This
how.
team in general is very old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like low key. A lot of their players have been there since like when they won the Super Bowl with Brady, which was
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking too. It just seems like they're clinging on to the past.
exactly.
Other than like Abuka, I don't think the Bucks have been drafting pretty well the past few years. It just seems like they've been very average. And
We'll
then
see about Ruben Bain. That intrigues me.
Yeah,
it intrigues me, but like this is just the Bucks have been like what, like 8-9, 9-8. They just get by because they play in a terrible division the past years.
Yeah.
But I think now the playing field it's a bit more even.
Yeah.
And they haven't really. They've honestly gotten worse.
Definitely.
I just don't see. And as far as the Falcons goes, like no quarterback, and then your 2 first-round pick pass rushers are either out for the season or out for half the season.
yeah.
And you signed to Zadarius Smith in 2026. Like what? Like
Fuck Darius Smith, dude.
I hope they get a good quarterback like next year, because like I feel like they're just wasting a bunch of like their skill players are being wasted.
Yeah. I had the Bucks at 3 as well. I mean, the contract situation for Baker. I was gonna say Vita Vea too, but they just re-signed him. But
That's crazy. Bro, how old is that man, dude? He's been on that team.
Vita Vea is not that old, right? Vita
Vita Vea is, I think, entering his 9th year.
He's like 31. Yeah. I forgot. I don't know.
I swear that man's been in the league.
I get what you mean though. It feels like he's been there for a while. Yeah. But yeah, we all agree. I guess the bottom 2 divisions. I don't know if we'll agree on top 2. I have the Saints at 2 and the Panthers at 1.
I have Panthers at 2.
Bro. Yeah, I have the Saints at 2 as well. But crazy that we're putting the Saints at 2.
I have the Panthers at 2. I need to see more from Bryce. I feel like he's too much of a roller coaster ride.
Yeah,
he looked incredible against the Rams.
Both times.
Yeah, but like against the Saints and like all these other teams, he looks horrible. Like he looks unplayable.
The thing is though, like I feel like they can win even if Bryce is like kind of only because like the Saints are a walking hospital room, bro. Like this is and their 2 best receivers, probably their 2 best offensive players, are both like consistent injury risks. I mean, they're not Jordan Tyson
for the next month probably.
Yeah, but I'd argue that like the Panthers they don't have Ekwonu for the entire year. That's a pretty
that is a big loss for sure.
I know they got Freeling, but like he's still a rookie tackle. It's like going to the NFL as a rookie tackle is never easy. It's probably the hardest, I think.
Yeah,
either that or cornerback. And then Scourton's out for the year too.
That's a big loss too. But I mean, it's tough, right? Like this is like I think I had the Saints at I had both these at 8-9 or like 1-9 and 8, 1-8 and 9.
Yeah, I had the Panthers at 8-9 and Saints at 9-8.
Yeah, so it's not real. Yeah, so we're like pulling at straws here, right? But like I do slightly like the Panthers defensive personnel a little more. I think they have probably 2 top 10 corners in J.C. Horn and
Mike Jackson.
Mike Jackson's arguable. We'll say top 15 to be safe.
He's a great CB too.
Yeah, and I love Devin Lloyd. I thought they got him on a pretty good contract.
And Derek Brown, of course. And
Tad McMillan. I walked past the Panthers practice whenever I go to work. And I got to work late, and I got to see one catch by Jalen Coker, bro. I'm sold. Like I this guy, that was fucking sick. Like I think him alongside Tad McMillan will be pretty good for Bryce. The running game is a bit concerning. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Jonathan Brooks is definitely their best player, but like I don't know if he can walk properly at this point.
He's like a walking ACL.
Yeah, player. He tore his ACL back-to-back years.
I feel bad. He's a great player, but like he can't escape the injury.
Bro, back-to-back ACLs, bro.
It's the same knee too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hugo Hubbard and Trevor Etienne are the backups. It's a bit tough, but like I still think they're better than this.
They do have Travis
Etienne,
which is huge.
Etienne, actually.
Yeah, A-Chain or whatever.
I think that's an underrated signing.
Yeah, especially because Kamara's hurt for like a month probably.
Oh yeah, Kamara's older now. Like
He's still decent when he plays though.
They have Audric Estime too, right? Like, I heard he was getting the 2 reps.
oh come on, Audric Estime.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Give me the Panthers.
Yeah, I'm going Saints still. But like it's not really that convincing of a division.
Yeah. Next weekend we can do the NFC East.
Oh, this one will be a good one.
I think there'll be some variants in this one as well. So 4, so 4 I have the Commanders.
I have the Commanders as well.
Yeah. Thank God there's only 4 teams in the division. But then there's an extra one of you who get a little dicey with Jaden Daniels. But bro, I just really it's like such a distraction. Bro. Like why? I don't know. Like we don't have to relitigate this, but like,
I think Dan Quinn's coaching for his job too.
yeah, I agree.
Like he got rid of both of his coordinators. I think he's calling the plays for the defense this year. But I mean, they did get Sonny Styles. I mean, he didn't really have a good preseason game, but
he looked terrible.
That's just one game. I think he's still pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, it's just a matter of Jaden. Like, he had a terrible sophomore year, mostly due to injury. Like, he's got to regain some of that magic. But honestly, it's just like Adam Peters also has done a really poor job of building this team.
Yeah, like, who is there? Is there
Like,
especially
after Jaden's rookie year, they went and got Deebo Samuel. Like,
yeah, now Deebo's back on the Niners.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, what are you doing? Like that team was just horrible last year. Like,
dude, they can get Ayuk if they want, bro. That boy's begging to be on that.
Yeah, he's pleading and begging, bro. As a man, doesn't it get embarrassing, bro? Like, like he moved to Arlington, bro. He's like living there now. What's wrong with that?
He's set up his own like autograph like sign thing. Like
I saw he was married, bro. I was so confused. Like, what person would stay with him? Apparently, the wife is behind it all, bro.
they've been saying this since like the Niners lost the Super Bowl. Like,
yeah, I went
like,
deep on Niners Reddit.
Ayuk's wife is behind it.
Yeah,
that's crazy,
bro.
Wild.
Remote controller, bro.
Yeah, but yeah. I had the Commanders at 4 too for basically the same reasons, and then I had the Giants at 3.
I have the Cowboys at 3.
I have the Giants at 3 as well.
Valid for you to have the Cowboys at 3.
I think the Cowboys obviously got Caleb Downs. That's very good.
I'm saying,
but I don't think Brian Schottenheimer is a good coach.
Ooh, I think he did all right last year though. Like considering the like how inept that defensive personnel was.
I mean,
I think he did pretty good.
Yeah,
but admittedly, I'm biased on this. So
yeah, of course.
So you guys feel free to chime in on. I mean, why the Giants will be 3.
A healthy Dak and then a healthy CD and George Pickens. I think that's It's hard for me to not put that at 2.
Yeah, but let's talk about the Giants real quick before Shraavan talks about them. I love the offseason. I mean,
yeah,
like John Harbaugh, like probably the best possible hire.
Yeah,
like Malik Neighbors can walk, which is great. He can do more than walk.
He's on track to play Week 1, which is actually like unreal.
Really, really cool. They already cut Juju. It's a good start too. But and the one Jackson Dart play after he got sent to the blue tent, like that was a dime of a throw.
That was incredible.
And a great catch by Malachi Fields too.
Yeah.
So I love the personnel. It's just like Chetan said, like that Cowboys offense is just like is ridiculous. And although I have an Eagles slip, I have the Eagles at 2. Although I have an Eagles slip, I still think they have a bit more talent than the Giants do right now. So
yeah, I think
I'll put the Eagles at 2 and the Cowboys at 1.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say they're more talented.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I'm high on the Giants this year because of John Harbaugh.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think the way we're going to be way more prepared to start the season, which is big because we haven't scored a touchdown in Week 1 since 2022.
That's
Are
crazy.
you playing the Cowboys?
What's up?
Aren't you playing the Cowboys?
Yeah, it's like life or death for me. Like Week 1 again, Sunday Night Football.
Yeah.
Isn't
it like 80-12 the last like 2 games against the Cowboys or something? Like it's like actually the second last time you guys actually played pretty well, right? But I'm thinking 2 seasons ago.
We beat them in Week 18. Obviously, it's a relevant game.
Yeah.
The Week 2 game we should have won.
Yeah.
We had Shane Bowen.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the biggest things. Like I think we have a much better defensive coordinator than Denard Wilson. So it's kind of funny because he also came from Tennessee like before, um, like just like how Shane Bowen did. But when you go on Twitter, Titans fans are like would say like he had literally had no one to work with. Whereas when we got Shane Bowen, they said good luck. And I think I think this year our pass rush is going to show out.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
we lost Dexter Lawrence, but like he was kind of a non-factor anyways. Um, got Arvell Reese, which
Mhm.
I don't even know how he felt to us.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Um, the issue is like I've been talking to Sachin about is our secondary, like our cornerback room is the biggest issue. We don't have a CB1.
Been there.
It's like Deontay Banks, Paulson Adebo, Greg Newsom, or rookie Colton Hood.
Greg Newsom's not bad.
Yeah, I think eventually he should. Hopefully, he can grow into it. But right, I mean, as a
Yeah,
rookie, like it's the same thing. Like rookie cornerback,
yeah,
week one against CD Lamb and George Pickens. I don't expect it to be the greatest, but I think our pass rush this year will give them a little time to breathe.
yeah, yeah. Definitely,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be close. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I had the Cowboys winning this division at 9-8. Like, I don't particularly think anyone from this division is gonna be like a double digit to like huge win team for
So
sure.
I have the Eagles winning at 11-6, and I have the Giants
Yeah.
at 10-7.
Are the Eagles winning it as well? I like if you ask me like who would I trust to be like the more consistent team in the regular season, I would say the Eagles. So I'll put the Eagles in.
I think their defense is going to be the reason they win the division.
It has to be because that
Yeah.
receiver room is a bit depleted now. Like,
I think
think-
it might get lost. AJ Brown was taking up all the coverage on defense.
like
Yeah.
Devontae Smith is good, bro. Of course,
Yeah.
but like Mekhi Lemon is like more injury prone than people give him credit for. Like a lot of people talk about Jordan Tyson, but Mekhi Lemon's hamstrings are not made of steel, bro.
Yeah.
And Dontavian Wicks, like I've lived the Dontavian Wicks experience, bro. He's the best practice player of all time. Like he like this insane route runner. But when that game comes, I promise you there's 4 drops, bro. It's 4 drops every time. So I'm sleep. And I don't think Jalen Hurts is that good of a passing quarterback.
I don't think Jalen Hurts is that good in general.
Yeah. So
Saquon though.
I think
for what, bro? What did you do last year?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That offensive line just continued. And this is the biggest one. They lost Outland.
Yeah, they lost their offensive line
That's
coach.
a gigantic loss too because he was anchoring that line for 12 years.
Mhm.
Yeah, that offensive line is going to regress a lot.
Yeah, and I mean just to talk about the Cowboys in a positive light, right? Like we said, Dak, CD, George Pickens, but also the defense too, bro. They've added some nice pieces. I like Caleb Downs. I think Quentin Williams is going to have now that he has a full off season. He's going to be really good. I think they took Malachi Lawrence. I liked him a lot at college as well. So I think if the objective of the game is to put points on the board, I think the Cowboys are going to do it at a higher level than the Eagles. It just comes down to whether I think the Cowboys can stop anyone. And I hope aside from winning the division, but just barely.
They did upgrade significantly a defensive coordinator, I will say.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they went from the second worst in the league to Christian Parker. I think that's a good. And he took him from Philly's secondary.
Yeah,
like the secondary coach.
Yeah, I won't be surprised if the Cowboys end up winning the division over the Eagles.
Would you be surprised if any team won this division? Like, are you surprised if the Commanders win the division?
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't think they're good. That's why.
I feel like I don't know if any of these teams are really good. It's tough.
I think they're all just like okay.
Yeah, which is a compliment, honestly, to the Giants to go.
Yeah, that's a big compliment. I'd rather hear this than we suck.
To go from the fifth pick
to year by year progress.
No. I mean, it's like I think this. I mean, this year they've made significant changes.
Yeah, 100%.
They finally went with someone who's experienced and like he only gives a shit about football.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the NFC North.
This is a great division.
An argument to be the best division in football. Thank you to the Cardinals. But I think we'd all have the same last place in this division. Minnesota.
I think I have them last at 8 and 9. I mean, I still think Brian Flores, KOC and Brian Flores are very good coaches, but It's just
Can I
like
ask, can I ask an inquisitory question? What makes KOC a good coach?
he turned Sam Darnold around. I'll give him that.
But like, who knows, right? Like Sam Darnold's on the Jets and the Panthers. At that point, not really like organizations of like high prestige. He then goes to San Francisco and under Shanahan, who I can say is a really really good coach, and who knows, he could have turned it around there.
I mean, KOC like he's still like I don't think he's had a losing season yet, or if he did, it's like 8-9.
No, he's never had a losing season.
He holds high. I mean, he comes from the McVay, Shanahan guys. Like he
knows
football.
I feel like he's a little overrated because if you look
I think he's a bit overrated, but I still think he like. Also, they have Brian Flores that was just going to be their defensive coordinator for a lifetime.
Yeah,
he does such a good job. Like the Vikings defense is straight up a revolving door every year. They bring in watch nobodies and then they cut him every year. I think that's what quit. I think they had a general manager problem, not a coaching problem.
Yeah.
And they fired him and they brought a guy, I forgot his name, but he's from Seattle. So I think the correct ship eventually, but they got that QB.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray, like we've seen this dance before, but JJ McCarthy's generally horrible. Yeah. I was so wrong about him. I thought he'd be pretty good, but man, he's terrible.
Nah, the day I realized JJ McCarthy wouldn't be good is when he came to Maryland and he almost lost. Almost losing to I know he won the national championship, but you could see how much Blake Corum did for that team. Like it was
Blake Corum and that defense.
The defense, of course, yeah. But yeah, I have the KOC hate aside, but like I think he's still a solid coach. I just want to see something like that's not like last year. They were 9-8, but I would not say the offense is the reason they were 9-8. Like that was a hard watch.
The defense of Justin Jefferson.
Feel bad for Justin Jefferson, bro.
Read Justin Jefferson.
Yeah. Like how many terrible QBs he's gonna go through, and then like the one good QB like Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
It's just that he signed his ticket out with those playoff performances.
Exactly.
If he stayed, it could have been them holding the trophy. Who knows?
Yeah.
I think these next three teams, really any order is probably like fine. I
got the Lions.
I have the Lions at 3 as well.
I have the Lions at 3, but they're tied with the Bears.
I have them 1 win lower than the Bears.
Yeah, I was gonna say like maybe the Bears win like a game or 2 more, but
I don't know. The issue with the Lions is, dude, like they're so injured every year. It might be something the way they're practicing.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Just like every year, like they're like it's either like their secondaries down to like Home Depot workers, or their offensive line is like losing people left and right.
Yeah,
they have Penei Sewell, generational,
and nothing. Hall of Famer.
And nothing. Like it's all
Jameer Gibbs.
No, I'm saying on the offensive line.
Yeah, okay. They got that Caden Miller guy.
He's cool, but
I know Miller guy.
But of course, Jameer Gibbs, second best running back in the league. You have Amon-Ra, top 5 receiver, like maybe not top 5, but like comfortably top 10 receiver. Like it's a great offense. Jared Goff is the most consistent quarterback in the league. Jameson Williams is a great deep threat. Jared Goff, most consistent quarterback in the league. Like exactly going to give you every.
That offense is incredible. Like outside of the offensive line.
But as good as Jared Goff is, like when he's not pressured, when he is pressured, he's like the worst quarterback of all time. And if you're telling me that offensive line is going to be that bad, I don't know how he's going to get the ball to Amon-Ra. But who knows? Jameer Gibbs could rush for 2,000 and carry them to the title.
On top of that, like I know I was talking about the Giants secondary being bad. I think dude, this secondary is like when the way Branch and Joseph are right now. This is the worst secondary in the league. When those two aren't playing, obviously, but like Kirby Joseph has a degenerative knee, and Brian Branch is coming up the Achilles.
Yeah,
Kerry Arnold is stupid.
Yeah, that's Seahawk actually.
Isn't Terry Arnold's not on the lines anymore, anyways?
Yeah. He's pretty sure he got cut because he lied to them. That's probably what it was.
They do have Aiden Hutchinson, of course, one of the best defensive players in the league. But
I think everything up until their secondary is good.
Yeah,
Aiden Hutchinson, like you got. Jack Campbell's very good.
Oh yeah.
They had talent in the front 7.
Can't expect to like blitz every single play though.
Yeah, then you go to the back line, man. Yeah. If Brian Branch can like like recover really fast, and then Kirby Joseph's knee like all of a sudden stop being really bad. They
Might
could be
be
good, but dude, like it's just not happening.
Yeah.
I
And
could-
two, I have the Bears.
Yeah, I could see the Lions passing the Bears, but I have two at the Bears as well.
Yeah.
Definitely number one regression candidate for sure. Like they feel like the Commanders, bro. It just feels like I'm watching the same thing. Like you just win a bunch of clutch games and get a bunch of takeaways. Like that stuff doesn't last year to year. And Caleb Williams, bro, 31st completion percentage in the league. We had to start having a conversation at some point. The dude is
Dude, I've been saying this as well. Like I'm anti Caleb Williams.
Yeah, he's like okay. He'll give you the flashy plays, obviously. Like
his ceiling, bro. His ceiling is the best quarterback in the league.
Best
Yeah.
in the league.
But his floor is Shadur Sanders, and no one talks about that enough, bro.
you can name like 10 quarterbacks in the league where you could say their ceiling is the best in the league, bro.
No, Caleb Williams is undoubtedly the highest.
I don't know about 10, bro. I
No,
think
no.
if we're just ranking ceilings, I got like Mahomes, Allen, Lamar, him, bro. Like
I'd honestly have him like at 2. I think he can
Allen,
be
Lamar.
that good. Like Caleb Williams, like his
feel like
roster
maybe
brilliance are actually incredible.
but at his floor, bro, when he's fucking sailing out routes, like it's like him, Aaron Rodgers and Mason Rudolph, bro. Like
He plays at a level of his ceiling like 10% of the time.
yeah, especially
not
against
really
the quarter against the Packers.
He's kind of a bougie Joe Milton.
Nah, Bougie Joe Milton is crazy. we should be
Not wrong, bro.
We shouldn't be too disrespectful.
That's why I said bougie.
But he sees. To be fair to him, he still was probably like the most clutch quarterback in the league last year. Like when the chips were on the table, like that throw to DJ Moore against us is like still one of the greatest throws I've ever seen in my life. Like
Yeah, what he does in the clutch is incredible.
Yeah,
like when like the game is on the line and like he throws those like crazy. That's what it is. But like when you ask him to complete a normal crosser, he tends to struggle a lot with that.
it gets a little tough for him. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays you need to like make it deep in the playoffs.
Yeah. But at number one, we all agree. I was surprised you all agree. I thought some of you guys had the Lions at number one, but I do think this NFL schedule gods really blessed us with this one, because if they were to rearrange our schedule and give us a couple hard ones to start, that Micah only coming back in week 6 could be a bit dicey, but we open up really, really, really easy. I think we get the big ones.
I'm looking at the schedule. It's Vikings, Jets, Falcons, Bucks, Bears, Cowboys, and I'm assuming Parsons back week 7.
I think he's gonna come back against the Cowboys. I think that's what they were saying. But I mean, week 7, week 8, it's fine. I don't think we need him to beat any of those teams, barring maybe Chicago.
Yeah. No, even then Chicago's at Lambeau.
Yeah, but last year, if Matt's gonna be the same Matt, bro, if Matt LaFleur's gonna be the same Matt LaFleur, and we're not gonna give Jordan Love the ball down the stretch, then we're gonna need Micah.
Dude, it's kind of crazy because like, if it wasn't for Tucker Kraft and Micah's injuries, dude, this team could have hoisted the Lombardi. I'm so serious about that.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm that high on how we were last season, only because the Seahawks were like.
No, but I think this team would have given the Seahawks a run for their money.
Yeah, we could have given the Seahawks or Rams a really, really good game for sure. Because as much as we talk about ceilings, Jordan Love's ceiling is when he's on, he's on a heater, bro.
Yeah.
The things that concern me as a fan, 100% the secondary. Rookie, we're pretty much the exact same situation as the Giants, starting a rookie like with the mercenary as our cornerback too, or if it's Keyshawn Nixon, then I might just like. But yeah, I mean, and the run game. The run game is really, really, really concerning, just because our RB1 is probably gonna get suspended, and our RB2 just came off a second torn Achilles, or for like torn Achilles and then broke his foot. So
Jane's reaction got me eking.
Yeah, well, dude, he probably is, bro. What like?
They're so stupid, bro.
I should call him.
But I just really want them to unleash Matthew Golden this year.
And they have to, out of requirement. Like, they've given up Wicks, they've given up Dobbs. They've cleared out room for him. Like, it's his receiver room, realistically, by week 6.
I think those two were like getting rid of those two was a good thing, honestly.
Great thing, bro.
Like,
Dobbs is a bit of a diva.
Let the young guys shine. Got Savion Williams, Golden, Jaden Reed.
last year they wouldn't even target my guy, bro. They wouldn't even target Matthew Golden. Why
Are you
draft?
drafting?
Yes, bro. Why fucking draft somebody if you're not gonna throw them the ball, dog? So
Yeah, you had to be
Jordan
sick.
Love did miss some targets.
You had to be sick when his best game was in the fucking playoffs and you couldn't have him on fantasy.
Yes, bro. It was
He had like 100 yards in that game, right?
Yeah, he played incredible that game.
Yeah.
crazy.
I think that was a good sign for what kind of Matthew Golden you're gonna see this year, and his ceiling is high too. It's just we're super young. We're the third youngest team in the league. Like, it's a pretty good foundation. I just wish we prioritize the secondary a little bit in the draft, but like maybe some high character guys and not people from Georgia.
Mhm.
And I mean, that's hopefully Matt LaFleur's gives Georgia.
What are your thoughts on Gannon, real quick, before we move on?
No, I love it. Great, a great hire.
I think it's a great hire.
Yeah, because the one issue with Joe Hafley is that he was very scheme dependent, in that even if you didn't really fit in his scheme, he wasn't going to change the scheme for you. But Jonathan Gannon's whole claim to fame is that he doesn't believe in a scheme, and that he has each play is his own sort of individual scheme based on the player, which I kind of find interesting. So, I mean, who knows? It can't get worse than Patton. So we've experienced the lows, we've experienced the highs.
And Joe Barry.
And Joe Barry, of course. But we'll close it out with the NFC West.
Mm-hmm.
I think most people say this is probably the best division in the NFL. But yeah, I mean, Cardinals last.
Yeah, great talent, but dude, it's just a track race of a division.
Cardinals last, Niners third.
Yeah, Niners third for sure.
Niners third.
Yeah, I mean, the Niners kind of feel like the Colts, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
they have Kyle Shanahan at least. He's at least
was CMC healthy last year?
Yeah, but he's not gonna be healthy this year.
He's not gonna be healthy this year.
Yeah, I remind myself not to draft him.
No, I'm not touching CMC with a 20-foot pole, bro. There is no way. No
Dude,
way.
don't worry. Someone in our league will just take him.
Yeah. I got the Rams at 2.
Whoa, that's a
no, bro. That's incorrect. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a close one. I have the Seahawks.
You cannot put the fucking Super Bowl champions at 2, bro. You gotta put them 1.
No, why? Why do I gotta?
This is like you saying the Knicks. Didn't you rank the Knicks number 1 in the East just because they were the champs when we were doing our rankings? It's kind of like the same thing.
No, but the Knicks are also the best team.
You're forgetting 2 things. One, they got Miles Garrett.
I know that.
2, they got Trent McDuffie.
Yeah, Trent McDuffie, bro.
They literally realized their weakness was a secondary, went for McDuffie.
And
Dude,
they also got Jalen Watson too. They just nabbed the Chiefs secondary. They just took him away from them.
Not gonna guard JSN, bro. Not gonna guard JSN.
The one thing about Seattle that I find interesting is that Kubiak is probably a bigger loss than Kenneth Walker. Who's their OC right now?
It's Brian. It's the Flurry guy. He's the San Francisco's tight end coach. I mean, I think it's
I'm interested.
It's an interesting hire.
Yeah.
But usually those offensive coordinators tend to flop after a good one leaves.
And we've seen the difference between JSN with the good offensive coordinator and the bad offensive coordinator. When he had Waldron,
that man
was lost, bro.
He's a completely different player last season, bro. I think if you give him any offensive coordinator, he's doing what he did.
At least this guy's for the Shanahan tree. That's a kind of a positive.
I guess.
But again, that defense, the scheming McDonald does is unreal.
Yeah,
I think Jason's gonna have a better year next year than he did last year.
Here's my issue with the Seahawks. Their defense is so good, except against the Rams.
Better year is interesting. Bro.
I don't know about
better year.
I think he's just gonna keep getting. Bro, I've never been higher on a wide receiver other than Justin Jefferson, and this man is actually so.
So you think you have Jason the best receiver in the league?
Yes.
That's interesting.
I actually think he's second best because the number 1 receiver is on the Rams.
No,
bro.
Yeah, we can't be disrespecting Chase and Jefferson.
No, they're good. I just think Puka's 1.
I think Puka's 3. I think Puka's 3.
I think Puka would have won Offensive Player of the Year if he stayed healthy.
4, bro.
Who you have at 3? Jamar?
JSN.
Oh, you're JSN at 3. Okay. Oh, you have Justin Jefferson, JSN, and then Puka.
No, Justin Jefferson, Jamar, JSN.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'm not forgetting what Jamar was 1,500 last year off Jake Browning and Joe Flacco and Joe Burrow. It's
Yeah.
tough, bro. Jamar is nice.
I did forget
Lamar
about
is nice, but
Duffy, though. That
I'm going with Mr. PPR Demon. Puka
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nacua.
not Puka isn't a scrub for sure. Like he's
yeah,
definitely.
but he's not a scrub by any means. They all
I have the Rams winning the division.
but
I mean, the Rams are the most complete team by far.
I forgot about Trent McDuffie. I'm not gonna lie, that he is arguably a top.
Honestly, my biggest issue with the Rams is Sean McVay coaching in the clutch.
Yeah.
Because this roster is so good, like
Yeah.
Don't know how many
incredible.
clutch games they're gonna have.
That is also true.
Like I just it's gonna be.
That's
I
why
think
you
it's
have
gonna
a
be
roster
comfortable, bro. And by week 8, they're gonna have Aaron Donald back. Like
Bruh.
it's gonna get dicey, bro. Like if Aaron Donald's even 50% of Aaron Donald, bro, it's already like they don't need that.
How many sacks you think he gets it, like if he plays a full season right now?
Probably at least 7.5. But it's not even that. It's more of he can stop the run still.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say like I think he would get like 9.5.
That's
But, like,
still crazy, bro. 9.5 is still crazy.
For him, sacks doesn't matter. Like he's just gonna disrupt it no matter what.
Yeah.
It's just
And
it's
then
just
you
like
have
the
Myles
fear of him,
Garrett.
bro. He has so much gravity. Like you have Miles, you have the best defensive player in the league on one side, and then you have the best defensive player of our generation on the other side.
Yeah.
Like
The best
it's
defensive tackle of all time.
yeah, like
It's,
it's dicey, bro.
Who are their safeties?
who cares?
It doesn't matter. Yeah, you're right. Doesn't
They
matter.
got
I don't think they're asked.
They have McDuffie there. They have Jalen Watson. I don't even know who the safeties are. It's like Jimmy Lake or
It's
Or did
definitely the
he-
weakest. Wait,
Oh,
did
no,
they draft?
Something Lake. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not bad.
I mean, it doesn't matter, dude. Like they're returning Chris Shula too. I'm surprised he didn't even get a head coaching job.
Safety's also like one of the positions on defense where you can replace it a little bit.
Yeah.
That-
Probably
that-
the-
They're fine, bro. They're returning their defensive coordinator. They're okay.
yeah. I mean, the Rams.
Yeah,
You could argue best offense. You could argue best defense. I mean, it's a. I wouldn't give it. I wouldn't. I mean, they're definitely in the top 5 for both. So it's gonna be tough to beat them. Not to spoil any future picks I may have, but
That
Yeah.
Christmas game between the Rams and Seahawks.
it's gonna be legendary, bro.
Mhm.
I'm
I
happy.
hope, fingers crossed. Like I hope both teams make it through the season healthy. Because
Me and Chetan are probably barely gonna be watching it, but
I'll watch it for you, don't worry.
it's gonna be
wait, is that one? Is that Thunder?
that's Thunder Timberwolves, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, bro.
that's a.
But yeah, I mean, do we have time, you guys think, to do a quick Super Bowl pick? Like, just we don't gotta go through the playoffs, but let's just give the we can give the matchup of the team or just the team if you guys want.
Let's just do matchup and then
Yeah.
who wins. You want to go first?
About this for a second. Yeah, you guys go first.
Yeah, I can go first. Yeah, I definitely have the Rams winning the NFC. It's gonna be tough to beat that team. The super teams don't always work, and like I'm happy to be proven wrong. But if you're asking me today, like the MVP Matthew Stafford, they have Puka Nacua, they have Devontae Adams, they have a pretty good run game, they have the best defensive player. Like it's too much talent for me to ignore, bro. And like I just don't know who's keeping up besides the Seahawks, and I think the Seahawks got a little worse and the Rams got like a lot better. And to play them, fuck, this is interesting. I haven't thought about my AFC Super Bowl pick. I think I'm gonna go the Ravens.
Dude.
But I think I just want the Ravens to make the Super Bowl. I love the Trey Hendrickson edition. He's isn't the player he was 3 years ago, but he's still like going to be an add value add to like a faltering defense. Kyle Hamilton, one of my favorite players in the league, and you just have Lamar Jackson, like ready for a bounce back year. Probably going to be one of the top 3 favorites for MVP. Like, I think that'd be a pretty good Super Bowl too.
Yeah, I have the Seahawks, and then it's between the Ravens and the Chiefs for me. I don't want to just copy you and pick the Ravens, but I'll go the Chiefs. Chiefs.
Right.
Yeah, I think Mahomes, healthy Mahomes.
If he gets in the playoffs, bro, it's gonna be scary.
Yeah, like you know what happens when Mahomes given the opportunity, he usually cashes it in. So
Yeah,
I'll bank on that happening again. So I'll go Seahawks versus Chiefs.
This one's gonna be interesting. In the NFC, I have the Rams beating the Packers in the NFC Championship.
Okay.
And in the AFC, I have the Texans beating the Broncos. I
Okay.
have Rams Texans in the Super Bowl.
Dude, that'd be a great.
I'm a firm believer in CJ Stroud's bounce back here. I think
It'd be better. He better bounce back.
He might get clobbered in that Super Bowl.
He's a contract year too. Underrated story.
I mean, I think if that's a Super Bowl, it's gonna be one of the lowest.
Not a bad pick at all. Yeah, Texas making is not a bad pick.
I mean, that defense is like, it's been a while since. I mean, obviously Seattle's defense was so good, but like, you have Will Anderson on one side, Daniil Hunter, Aziz Al-Shire, and then their secondary. They got Lassiter, Stingley, Jalen Petrie, and then Bullock. Assuming all these guys stay healthy, which is probably not the case, knowing the nature of the NFL. But like, dude, that defense is incredible. I mean, and even Will Anderson does he's so good. I feel like he never gets talked about as highly as he should. But like he is a game changer.
Yeah.
Third best pass rusher. Could be second.
Yeah. And then I think offensively they finally get Dell back. I know Higgins just went down.
That Higgins injury is a bit dicey for that offense.
Yeah, but Jalen Noel is also still he's pretty decent. I mean, I have Nico Collins as a dog, and then I feel like their run game is going to be much better this year.
Yeah.
We've got Demont, Woody Marks. I think will be fine. I mean, and then the Rams are the Rams, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And Jaden, what do you have winning Super Bowl?
I'm gonna go Chiefs.
Chiefs. Fair enough. Who's gets 4?
Yeah,
I would love to see it. But
yeah, it would be a cool story. Tearing your whole leg, basically coming back, winning the Super Bowl. I think it'd be pretty cool.
Honestly, since they're not three-peating, if they win, it's not the worst thing. It's completely fine. I only didn't want them to three-peat, but like
you had a year of them being bad in the middle of it.
Yeah. I mean, if anyone could do it, it's him.
Yeah.
But like my issue with that team is just like that roster is just really, really bad.
Yeah, bro. It's like the same. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
But even as a wild card, you don't want to see that team.
I know you don't want to see him in the playoffs.
Yeah,
no matter where you are, like when it is like that, you just don't like. It's like Brady in Tampa, like
we're staying experience.
You just don't want to see a guy like that.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, guys, I think I have the Rams winning the Super Bowl. I mean, it feels inevitable. It's in SoFi. I think the last 2 teams that played in Super Bowls they hosted won them with the Rams and the Bucks. I believe so. I have it happening again. It feels
you gotta expect the unexpected, bro. It's not what you're gonna happen.
As soon as the Rams win, Mark Walters sells the team to clear all the loans, bro.
Wait,
bro.
Mark Walters?
He doesn't own the. Damn it.
Yeah, it's Kroenke, another douchebag, but like.
Oh, bro, Kroenke's gonna win again, bro. Arsenal's gonna win the Prem again, and Kroenke's gonna. I hate that.
No, he's not gonna win. Don't worry, bro. He's not gonna win.
He's not gonna win the NBA for sure. Fuck the Nuggets.
Shout out to Wolves.
Yeah, facts. But yeah, I think that's what we had for you guys today. We gave you guys our picks. We'll probably come back on with Shraavan sometime during the middle of the season or towards the beginning of the season to give us like an update on our predictions and everything. And also we'll keep coming on during the football season to give you guys updates throughout the season as well. But until then, follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at Off the Dribble Pod.
Nope.
Or at Stick to Basketball.
I do it.
I got it wrong this time. But yeah, follow us on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Stick to Basketball. And we will see you guys next episode. Peace.